This is Trevor Tierney with Goalie Evolution Academy, and this is our warm-up with the yes drill. This is a drill that I learned from working with a professional tennis coach when I was playing in the MLL. And this drill really helped me learn to see the ball better, and also it allowed me to get in the zone more readily, and it really taught me how to focus on where I needed to focus my eyes to see the ball most effectively. So the way we're doing this drill is, first of all, it's kind of like a regular warm-up in that a coach is walking the arc, or a coach or another player walking the arc, and one rotation for each shot. So you walk the arc once for your high shot, walk the arc once for hip shots, walk the arc once for low shots, walk the arc once for bounce shots, and then walk the arc once or twice for mixing up shots. And you want to be walking the arc around 12 to 15 yards. And ideally, coaches or the other player warming up want to be able to get the goalie in a rhythm. So the goalie wants to throw it back quick, get reset quick, and coach wants to get off another shot. Notice how, as I'm warming up Ryan here, I'm not really stepping into my shot too much. I'm shooting it just hard enough where I'm getting him moving, testing him a little bit, and warming him up, which is what a warm-up should be. Now, for the aspect of the yes drill, the yes drill means what we're trying to do is relax our eyes back onto, if you were to picture putting a big window right in front of you as a goalie. So if you took a sheet of glass about the size of a goal, 6 by 6, and you put it about 3 feet in front of you, you want to basically bring your eyes back to that window. So you have to learn to relax your eyes. And as you're relaxing your eyes back on that window, okay, you're saying yes when the ball hits your window. So in this video, you can hear Ryan saying yes just as the ball hits that window and he's making contact. What this does is it teaches you to see the ball where you save it, instead of trying to look down at the shooter. As you face harder and harder shots, 80 to 90 to 100 mile per hour shots, as you're playing in high school and college, your eyes literally can't physically keep track of the ball when it's moving that fast. What they do when you're playing really well, what your eyes are doing is this idea of keeping relaxed and keeping your focus back. So instead of focusing out on the shooter, like a lot of goalies do, you actually want to relax your focus and be able to see the ball clearly when it hits that window. So one of the things we talk about is having, if you were to picture paint on the ball, it would make a splatter as it hits that window, and you'd be saying yes when that happened. So this is a great way to really work on your hand-eye coordination and your reactions. If you want to learn more about how to do this, I highly recommend going to Scott Ford's website called tennisinthezone.com, where he really dives deep into this idea of using your eyes in a different way, using a window for reactionary sports. And it's pretty remarkable the work that he's done. It's helped me and a lot of the young goalies that we work with to see the ball better. So check that out, and this is probably one of the most impactful things you could learn to do as a goalie, is work on your focus, work on your eyes, and work on reacting to the ball as well as possible. So as we finish up here right now, just watch Ryan, how he's really being as still as possible in his stance. He's waiting for the ball, and he's waiting for his eyes to make contact on that window. So he's not saying yes to seeing the ball, he's saying yes to seeing the contact point, and that's a huge differentiator to make. If you start trying to see the ball, you're going to try to see it too early. What this allows you to do is really trust your reactions. When you watch a lot of goalies play, they tend to guess, they tend to move before the shot, especially in game situations. A lot of goalies can look good in warm-ups or drills, but how do you look great in games, or how do you play great in games, and how do you play consistent for your team? And the way you do this is by learning to react rather than be a guessing goalie. If you can react, you're going to be able to save 60 to 70% of the shots. So you'll notice that Ryan is just all over the ball every time. His body moves really, really smoothly to the ball. He catches the ball with his stick out in front of him, out on that 3 level, where he's saying yes. Now, to finish the warm-up, you can do some mid-range shots, where you do a little bit of an arc about 8 yards in, and you mix it up.
Yes.
And again, Ryan's going to stay focused on that window, stay focused on saying yes when the ball hits that window. So keeping his eyes relaxed, being still in his stance, pushing off his back foot on his step, getting his body across. And then you do one more, finish up the warm-up with some inside shots. Obviously, again, trying not to shoot too hard. In warm-ups, we're really working on getting moving, getting confident, and getting ready for practice or game.
Yes.